Welcome back to another episode of Midwest Whitetail. As you can tell, it's a winter wonderland. Unfortunately, deer season is closed, and here in Iowa, in certain places of the state, we've gotten above 20 inches. It's frigid cold right now, and I'm here in southern Iowa about to join Kaleb Greiner. And I apologize I'm out of breath walking through the snow. I clearly need to get back in shape. That's actually Kaleb back there on the tractor. But we're gonna be bringing you a cool, quick tip that he has been employing the last few seasons, especially to help the deer during this time of the year when we got all this snow and it's covering all the different food sources. But before we jump there, on this week's episode, we're gonna be joining Casey Murrey, who's Kaleb's girlfriend, Devin Wills, who spends all his time in the tree with Owen Riegler all season, and then actually Rye Ludwig on the final day of the Iowa season was able to shoot a buck too. So 3 cool hunts, very excited to bring you those, and we are sitting at a total of 4 episodes left, including this one. Following next Monday, we're gonna be joining Zach Rosmus. He's got a really awesome story. Shot his first buck as a landowner, and that one's gonna encapsulate a lot of things. What he's learned buying land, how he improved his piece, and then ultimately the cool part, which is, the hunt for this great buck. And then following that, we will have Justin Lubrecht's story for Velveeta. If you guys have followed along the last few years, that's a very awesome deer. A lot of close encounters, and up until that frigid January 14th night, he's had Justin's number. But that story came to a close, and then the final show of the year will be our highlight. But let's go join Kaleb now. He's gonna go over this tip that I talked about. And as always, appreciate you guys taking time to join us every week. The support's been incredible this season, and we really hope you've enjoyed the episodes. So jump to Kaleb. Hope you guys enjoyed the kills. Have a good day.
Welcome back to this week's show, you guys. I am back at a familiar piece. I'm at that work for permission piece. I spent a lot of time here and ended up moving shop back in November to hunt over here, and had a lot of really good encounters. A lot of really good 3 and 4 year olds that I'm really excited to see back for next year. So we're getting back out here, and I've got a heck of a tip that I'd like to share with you guys. And everyone from head to toe, if you are a deer hunter, can relate to this and use this. This is a poor man style food plot in late season, and it only works if you have snow on the ground. And it's the whole reason I'm here. I'm trying to help supplement these deer right now. Just going back a couple years, my dad and I've mentioned that I grew up having thousands of acres of public when I was a kid in my parents' backyard. And we would always help feed these deer after late season was over here in Iowa. And one year we got about 2 foot of snow, and it was a chore walking all the way back there to dump some feed out. So my dad decided to have the idea to run a snowblower all the way back there and kind of carve out a path for him. Well, what that ended up doing was it exposed the lawn, exposed the grass. And I noticed that these deer, they would only feed on the grass in those areas compared to where there's 2 foot of snow. So we kind of bumped it up a notch, and I'm sitting in the tractor right now. I've got a loader bucket on here, and the past couple years, I've been grading snow off of cornfields, off of bean fields, off of rye and oat plots as well. And these deer get after those areas right away. One, it creates a visual because you're taking that snow and exposing bare ground. They're gonna see the corn, they're gonna see the green from the oats or rye, whatever it is, they're gonna see that visual right away compared to a white blanket in the rest of the field. 2, if you are bow hunting in late season, even gun hunting, and you have a cornfield and there's no standing ag, there's nothing out there that can help pinch these deer to wanna feed in one spot. What this does is it makes those deer feed in one spot. So if you're bow hunting and you got these deer feeding all over, instead of them feeding all over the field, they're gonna feed right by you if you grade that snow off right by the stand. So, the past week I've been grading quite a bit, and we've had a lot of success with it. These deer are getting in there within the first 2 or 3 hours after I leave the field. So we've got an area right in front of me. This is just a pick cornfield, and we're just gonna show you guys how well this works. We'll scroll through the photos, and I really hope that you guys start using this in your arsenal because it works very well. And if you're only hunting permission ground, or if you can't put standing food plots on your property or permission piece in late season, This is something that you can do with a snowblower, with a shovel, with a tractor bucket. I mean, it's easy to do, you guys. So get out there, get after it. But for now, we're gonna jump over to Casey's hunt. She's been hunting really hard all fall, and we've had a lot of really close encounters the past couple of years. So I was really glad to see her finally have some success. So we'll dive right into that hunt right now.
New Year's Eve, Kaleb and I are spending our evening here down on this permission piece. The past few years we've hunted during late season. There's a few good bucks that we've been seeing on the cuttybacks down here on this farm. For the past week, Kaleb and I have been hunting pretty hard, and what we noticed is that these bucks are still pretty interested in these does instead of the food. That being said, we're sitting down here on this corn plot and it's out of the wind. We're just hoping we'll catch one of these mature bucks walking by.
It's gonna be really windy this afternoon, 15, 20 mile an hour wind. And we were trying to find pockets, areas where this wind would be cut down a little bit. And where we're at is one of those spots. So there's 2 or 3 really good mature bucks that have been flowing through here, a couple of really good 8 points. If any luck, one steps out. Casey's kind of due, aren't you?
Yes. Hopefully. Okay, that's too close.
Hopefully one steps out soon. There's a couple of back range. Look, oh, is that split route? Casey, is that split route? In the plot.
Right in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's split route. That's split route.
Split route.
Yeah.
Just double check. There's a lot of trees in the way.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Can you shoot? Good. Do you have a shot at his vitals now?
He's walking away.
Oh, he's following that doe. He's bringing her to us. Okay, here he is. Here he is. Right there. Walking right through. Let him get clear out of that deer in the background, you know. We got time. How about right there?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for the emotions. So much work. Past 2 years. I'm in a cloud 9 right now. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Bro. I think that was a lot of deer.
I can't believe it happened like that. You literally watched him for so long and he just came right down. What was he, 50 yards?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta, can I call?
Yeah.
Hello?
Mom, I just shot one.
Good girl.
He's down. I watched him go down.
You've been waiting to do this all year, haven't you?
Past 2 years. Look at the body on him, Caleb. I'm so excited. He's official. Well, it's the next day and we have him out here in some better lighting. This one really meant a lot to me, not only because he was a nice mature buck, but because the past 2 years definitely had a lot of ups and downs. Had some great encounters with bucks. My encounter with Heavy 10 with Caleb, and even leading up to this year too. I spent some time with my bow out in some public land. Caleb and I had a really great encounter in his parents' backyard with a decoy. We had a nice mature buck posture up to that as well. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen, but it was just still an unforgettable hunt, that's for sure. Definitely had a lot of time into hunting the past few years, and it just makes it even more rewarding being able to sit behind this buck. I couldn't be more grateful for the support from this team and from Caleb especially. I've learned so much from him over the past few years just being around him. I still have a lot more to learn, but hopefully I'll keep having some great hunts, great encounters, and just learning as much as I possibly can. I also want to say thank you to all the landowners out there that gave me permission to hunt. I couldn't be more thankful. I've actually known this deer for a few years. He was just a very beautiful, mature buck. Super cool to watch him over the years. It's just cool to know a buck and have some history with it and get to be able to wrap my tag around him.
Well, here it is, January the 8th, I believe. As you can see, the snow's coming down. We've got a winter storm warning in effect. We're supposed to get up to a foot of snow tonight, so first time of the year hunting out in the snow. Kind of excited about that. Rachel's got a buck tag, so she's the shooter today. And we're down here where we could possibly, hopefully, see that Mike Reed buck. Devin, he's hunting over on another farm right now, and he's seeing deer. He said he's got 4 does and 3 bucks over there, so let's check in with him. Meanwhile, we are hunting right here where we've got corn, some standing, some cut, 3 acres of beans on the other side of this, and then more corn on this side of us, so who knows what we might see in here. Let's hope they move in this. I love hunting in the snow. Should be fun. Thank you, everyone. Back at it again today. It is the 8th of January and we got 2 days left, so getting down to crunch time. So it is about 2:20, so I've been playing about 20 minutes. Broken 3-8, one of our shooters. I seen a deer down here in the timber coming through. And he stayed down there in the tree for like 3 minutes, making a scrape, and then he finally popped out and I could tell what deer it was. You know, he was in the opening for about 10 seconds, so I didn't have time to get the gun up or anything like that, so I'm just curious what else is gonna happen. So far, my expectations have been blown, so we'll see. I wonder how I was doing. Big horns. Oh, that's White Knight Jr. We can't shoot him up. He's pretty though. down to about an hour here. They really start filing out about 3 o'clock. We've seen all kinds of stuff pouring out right here. Several bucks. I don't know, we've seen probably 15, 16 deer. Sounds like Devin's having the hunt of his lifetime. Said he's got 9 bucks in front of him. He just texted me, so let's jump over to Devin and see what he's seeing over there. He said he was getting ready to shoot one. Pow, baby, pow. So, the shooter that broken 3G buck is down here. He's just over the top of the hill. I can see him, so he needs to work in about another probably 70 yards, and I'll let her rip. I got him. I got him. He's down. He's down. Okay. So, I just watched that deer go down. Tag filled. Thank you, Owen. I'm gonna get everything wrapped up in here, and then I'll catch up with you guys on the blood trail. Let's go. Well, I just got a phone call from Devin. Sounds like he had a heck of a hunt. Shot one of the target bucks we wanted out over there, so we've got a hunt coming down the pipeline, so congrats, Devin.
All right, so like I mentioned, I was self-filming earlier, and I filmed walking up to the deer and tagging it. Turns out I'm not as tough as I thought I was. That deer is either big or I'm just scrawny. So called in reinforcements. We got Shay behind the camera now, and then Caleb's here. We're gonna go down and get him and show you what it looks like. Just got covered in snow already. Just a tank of a body. And it was literally just a picture perfect night to be out. All right, guys, it is, like I said earlier, the 8th of January, and we had 2 days left. And it's just really been a dream season, being behind the camera for Owen on Loch Ness, that big 8, and then here late season, and then tagging this old bruiser. Just can't ask for a better organization to be part of. Owen, that guy's really helped me out tremendously. He's really the deer wizard. If you got any questions on land management, food plots, how to get deer, just anything like that, he's the go-to guy. And stuff with the camera, like when I started, I had no idea how to do anything. And I'd talk to Kaleb, Gavin, Rye, Josh. It's just a team effort. It's really a blessing to be part of this thing. Cannot think of a better way to end the 2023 season.
I bet you can do it. You just gotta press go. It'll get out.
Welcome back, guys. It is January 10th and officially the last day of Iowa's deer season. Gavin, Rye, and I are sticking together. Trying. And we are carrying on our tradition. This is the third year in a row, maybe even fourth, but for sure the third year in a row that the last day of the season we come down to southern Iowa to my smaller farm down here. It's a 50-acre farm. Butts up against a bunch of cover. We got some cut corn. Haven't really hunted down here at all this year, so it's always fun to come down here and make a sit. So we got a little over 2 hours to go in Iowa season, and we're gonna sit back and enjoy the last hunt.
One sleeve of Oreos down.
That's right. That's right. Who's shooting first?
That's a great question, right?
We'll see.
Ryan needs to get himself a buck.
That's true.
I should. I definitely should. I should shoot first, but
Ryan's got a deer picked out for each one of us. He's got the one that he wants me to shoot, he's got the one that he wants Gavin to shoot, and he's got the one he wants to shoot. And we probably won't end up shooting anything because...
Yeah, we made all those promises last night. And we had a great encounter, but
yeah,
the targets...
Great encounter. Lots of deer. One of the best hunts ever.
Broadside. Is everybody ready? Oh, they're fighting. Hold on 1 second.
There's also a little fawn right behind the one. Hang on. Okay.
Running to the right, Mike. All right, he stopped, Gavin. He's just on the edge of the timber with his head turned back towards the yard here.
I don't see him.
All the way running to the right.
Yeah, dang it.
Oh, he just went down right there.
Well, I know mine went down.
Where do you think they're, old Rye boy?
I think he's down.
That's for sure.
That was cool. We had a couple bucks came out there, and that's that. It's been a long year, and I'm excited to get my hands on those deer.
Yeah. Yes,
sir. And sir, once again, 3 years in a row with a running thank you to Mike. Starting to build up a tab, huh?
No, sir. Pretty fun way to wrap up the season.
Yeah, season's over.
Season is officially over. What do you think, Gavin?
Let's go, boys! I'm pumped for you, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Well, truck's out. Just a minor delay.
found him. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ow. I know. This is the first deer I've ever shot in the snow, man. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Look at that.
Well, nice shot, buddy. Well
Thank
deserved.
you, man. I am telling you. It took a while to happen this year.
Yeah. I bet it feels good to get one down.
It does. To do it in the snow on a day like today, man. I mean, first doe of the season 2 nights ago, last night's hunt, and this to close out the season. I mean, you can't ask for much better. And I think Gavin, Mike, and I have known each other since spring of 21. Maybe a little summer towards me, but Gavin and Mike started working together back in the spring, and we've been talking this since probably late season intern year about getting the 3 of us together, and to be able to do that the past 2 days, it's been a blast. And you hear Mike and everybody, they talk about the camaraderie, spending time with friends and family in the woods or in the blind late season. It's probably one of my favorite things about hunting. I look back to last year and being able to spend that moment with Gavin and Abby when she shot her first Iowa buck, and however many deer we've shot together over the past 3 years, and specifically to late season. And I mean, everyone's a blessing, everyone's a memory, and that's what this is all about. I'll never forget this, my first deer in the snow. And just to take it down to the wire like that, I mean, we were a couple minutes from the end, so.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Exactly. You know, it's overall just been a phenomenal year for our whole team, and it's just a wild ride, man. Like, it almost leaves you awestruck a lot of the time, and we're really blessed, and I'm so thankful for every opportunity I've gotten since I've gotten here to Iowa. I'm so thankful for every one of these deer that I've got to watch in the timber out here, and it never gets old. It really doesn't.
Ain't that?
You know, we say this every episode, but we truly appreciate your guys' support. Again, it's been such a great year, and we couldn't do this without you guys. So we're looking forward to next year. January 10th is the Iowa close, and we can't wait for October 1st to roll around. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next season.